The history of the Yings. There was a war. Ying versus Ying demon. The devils once ruled the realm. They kept the Yings as livestock. Back then the life of Ying was less than 50 years. One day, a rebel was born. This Ying seemed normal at first. But they were filled with hatred and suffering. This Ying was born with the eyes that could see. No one would believe them. The Yings fought for the Ying devils against their rebel. Against their kin the Yings battled ruthlessly to protect their enslavement. The Ying demons had one weakness: they depended on mind control to dominate the Yings. After 50 years of growing civil war among the Ying population, a revolution was discovered. A Ying scientist and philosopher who looked up to the rebel was inspired to create a system. This was like the mind control of the Ying devils. Both physiological and psychological. The discovery to put a memory into a drop of water. All there was to do was to find the rebel and extract the memories. The origin, as seen from the eyes that could see. The ambition was to dose every Ying and Ying devil with these potent memories. To end the war, to ending oppression forever. A unified Ying front against the Ying devils. Finding the rebel was no small task. Many Yings died along the way. The rebel was distraught, at the verge of suicide. After a literal lifetime of fighting the Ying devils, only violence and suffering. Sure, some few were activated to free themselves, but for every freed Ying, many would die and as many would convert to become enforcers of the Ying demon hegemony. The escalation of civil war led to more violence, terror, and uncertainty. The rebel was full of regret and hopelessness. The scientist-philosopher tried to use words and argument to inspire the rebel. It was only after being angrily and violently rejected and turned away that the rebel finally looked at the scientist. With the painful burden of the eyes that could see. The spirit of the scientist-philosopher shone through the darkness. It was at that moment of understanding the gift that the eyes truly were. The rebel agreed to help the scientist. The memories were extracted. Continued in Part 2.